All right. Hello, everybody. Back for another live stream. Got the Thursday night football game. We got the Dolphins versus the Ravens. This is going to be an interesting game to see what happens just because these teams haven't been doing so hot. So we'll see how tonight goes. Hopefully tonight has will be a good game. Got the Ravens, got the Dolphins. Yeah, you like the music? Yeah, it was something new I was trying, so we're excited to see. All right, so we got both teams. Ravens are 2-5. I think they're currently third place or last place in their division. Let's see. So the Dolphins are third place in their division. Ravens are also in third place in their division. Both teams haven't been doing so well, but hopefully tonight will be a redemption for the game. For the teams. The Ravens have the better edge because they have Lamar Jackson back, and then Dolphins they're trying to do they're trying to do their stuff, but it's just been very hard for them with what's the name Tua Tagovailoa out. So we're gonna get things kicking off. So let's see if you have any questions to ask or anything, you can ask away in the chat. All right, kick off and it's gonna be first down for the Dolphins. Miami 43. So that is a already decent kickoff return. All right, first down. We got a 20-yard pass. So Dolphins already kicking. All right, so first down at Baltimore 37. So they're already starting off well. They got even though the Dolphins don't have Tyreek Hill back, they still have what's his name? They got Jalen Waddle. That's who it is. Devon Kane for no yards. Devon Kane, he's a good running back. Like he's not doing as hot as he did a few years back. But I mean, they gotta try to work with what they got. So let's see what. All right, so it's got a 4-yard pass to Devon Kane. Let's see what they. All right, so they're not doing too much so far. But so the Ravens got to hold them off before. So hoping that the Dolphins can win because I'd rather see the Dolphins win tonight than the Ravens. All right, Dolphins called timeout. That seems pretty early. All right. Who do you think is winning the game? I most likely think that the Ravens are gonna win just because Lamar Jackson's back, so that's gonna really help things out for them. But I mean, you never know. They have been struggling this year so far. I mean, both teams have been but also Ravens have not really had anybody on their team. I mean, but it seems like Tyreek Hill has been an injury. It just hasn't been the same for them. So we'll see if the Dolphins You got Lamar and Derrick Henry on your fantasy team. Yeah, it's some really good players. Ravens have any chance of making it to the playoffs? So I think they have a better chance of making it to the playoffs than the Dolphins. I don't know who, but also the Ravens haven't having pretty tough so far. So hopefully, we're gonna hope that. All right, so 2-yard run for Devon Kane, and will he make it? Will who make it? The Ravens or so it's 4th and 4. Dolphins should just go for a field goal. So hopefully they just get the field goal and not have to worry about it. Field goal, yep. 49-yard field goal for the Dolphins. So now that's our so that Riley Patterson. There's the Lions kicker. He's a pretty good kicker. So now 3-0. All right, let's update the scoreboard. All right, so sorry, it's a pretty good start for the Dolphins so far. That's a nice drive, a nice catch for Jalen Waddle to start things off. All right, so if you have your questions, you can ask them in the chat because we got hopefully a good game ahead of us. All right, so all right. Got a question. Who are the top receivers? Like in the NFL right now or the game? Well, I think for the Ravens, it's what's the name? It's what's the name? It's got Riley, you got Jalen Waddle for Dolphins, and the Ravens. I think it's what's his name? What's the guy's name? Zay Flowers. Currently, right now for the top receiver, I think it's still Jackson Smith and Najiba. Oh, yeah, Zay Flowers. Yep, you got. Yep, Jackson Smith and Najiba currently leads at 819 yards. It's pretty crazy that he's the number one receiver, but yeah, I mean, I think just getting rid of a few key opponents to the players is starting to really help them out. But yeah, I mean, the Seahawks have been a shock for me. I didn't know how well they're going to do with Sam Darnold, but they're surprising me. Dolphins starter receiver is currently Jalen Waddle, just because of the loss of Tyreek Hill. His injury, I think, he might be out for the year. So we'll see what happens with him. Well, yeah. So the top 5 receivers currently: Jackson Smith and Jiba, Jamar Chase, George Pickens, Puka Nacua, Justin Jefferson. Another player that I'm very shocked that they're doing as well is what's his name? Jonathan Taylor. The whole Colts team is doing surprisingly well. They've got they're 7-1. They only have one loss, and that one loss I don't think they should have. They shouldn't have had that loss. Mitchell throwing the football away, and then all right, kick off. So the ball's moved. Baltimore 33-yard line, 30-yard return. Now we get to see what does XP stand for? So that's just for the chat. So the points you get. So every time like you comment, it gets 25 points, and the top 3 commenters get the badges in the chat. So the more comments you put, the more likely you get one of those badges. Derrick Henry up the middle for no gain. We'll see how he does. Derrick Henry, I think he's been doing okay, just not as. Actually, you can see how well he's been doing. Let's see. So this year, where is he at? I don't see him. He's pretty far down. But the badge, okay, 3rd and 3. Lamar Jackson, Zay Flowers for 7 yards. All right, let's see what happens. Game over. Game's not even over yet. It just started. Will Lamar Jackson be doing good after his injury? I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what the injury was really, but he's hasn't been doing well. There was also like a lot of stuff about it. Okay, you got incomplete pass to Rashad Bateman. So, you think that they should go for the 4th down, or should they just punt it? Probably. I think they should probably just play it safe and just go for it. Not go for it. Just punt it. It would not be smart if they were to go for it. So let's see. They should just punt it. Yep. Punt all the way down to the Miami 3-yard line. So, all right. So, it's going to be 1st down for Dolphins at their own 3-yard line. I think they should. I think that the Dolphins might be in a good. Not the Dolphins. Ravens might defense. If they can sack the Dolphins in the end zone, that would be a really good spot for them to be in. So hopefully. Yeah, hopefully it goes well. Everything, if all goes well, then the Dolphins can get out of that tricky situation. Who is my least favorite team? Chiefs. That's my least. Yeah, I want a safety. I hope they have a safety. But the Chiefs, I just can't stand them. So this year, it's been nice to see them just not do as well. But hope me. All right, so 3-yard run for Ollie Gordon. A second, I don't know who that is. So, 2nd and 7 at Miami's 7-yard line. All right, so let's see. You can see how the currently who's my least favorite player? I don't know. So currently we're currently at 7 viewers right. We have 7 views on our live. We got 8 views on our live stream so far. So far the most we got is 4. Last time the most viewers we had at once was 9. So let's try to break that and hit 10. Cause that'd be fun to have. But my least favorite player, I don't know. Am I wearing the Dolphins colors because you wanted to win tonight? I was wearing the shirt before the game, but yeah, I guess we can say that. We got a fumble alert. Let's see what happens. Fumble cover. And fumble. 11 yards. Then he got fumbled. Who recovered it? Let's see. Aloha Gilman. Aren't I a Patriots fan? Yes, I'm a Patriots fan, but tonight I'm just cheering for the Dolphins. I'm not a Dolphins fan. I'm just cheering for the Dolphins tonight. All right, so now it's already 1st and goal for the Ravens at Miami 7-yard line. So that's a great position for them to be in. Not a good position for the Dolphins to be in. Let's see what the Ravens can get done tonight with that. They're probably gonna hand it off to Derrick Henry and he'll score quickly. Ugh. Who's the top running back? Jonathan Taylor. He's the number 1 right now. He's the best. Yeah, he's He's doing super good. I really like watching Jonathan Taylor. It's back in. Yeah, he's back. He's back in his prime. I remember. Like back in I think a few years ago, like when he was super good, but that's what he's like now. So I'm glad for that. Let's see, the Ravens can score off of that from. What's I? It's it. It's JT. It's Jonathan Taylor. That's what he's talking about. It stands for Jonathan Taylor. Let's see what the. Do you think the Dolphins are going to score? JT is the initials for Jonathan Taylor. Let's hope. I'm hoping that the Ravens can stop him. Fourth and goal. Yeah, I think it's not loading. So, do you think they're gonna? I think So knowing John Harbaugh, he's gonna go for it. Yeah, they're gonna probably go for it. And only the 2 yard line, hand it off to Derrick Henry. Yep, Mark Andrews touchdown. There we go. Yep. So usually if you watch usually what's his name, John Harbaugh, he usually goes for the fourth down. My thing's not working for the being able to see the game. I'm behind you. You got Mark Andrews on your fantasy team. That's good. Yeah, so that should put everyone who's joining the chat live right now. Let's see, say hi. You can say hi in the chat. You can just ask your questions away. Yeah, trying to quickly fix my thing for games going. Tyler Loop. All right. What? Hold on. Yeah, I'll fix it. Let me quickly update the score. But now it's 7-3. Are the Dolphins gonna be able to answer back, or do you think that the Ravens gonna start taking over? Wow, we're up to 6 viewers right now. That's good. What is my least favorite cheese? We're going back to last week's questions. I don't know. I'm not big. I'm not a big fan of what's it called? What cheese is it? I think it's like blue cheese or something. Blue cheese. I don't like. I'm not a big fan of that one. It didn't taste good. But what I think the ending score is going to be. I think the ending scores. I think it's either going to be a blowout win by the Ravens, or it's going to be a close one by. All right, so. All right. Can I get a little? All right. All right. So let's get. My live stream is behind. How do I fix it? You just tap like the live stream button if you want to fix it. All right. So let me go to the. You just push the live button. All right. Now we're up to 8 viewers. Wow. Here we go. Now the numbers are starting to pour in. So, all right. So yeah, this is gonna. I'm excited just to see what happens tonight. It's gonna. Yeah, take care of some technical difficulties. So. Do you think they'll make it 6-7 or 10-7? Um, I don't know. All right, so how does Mark Andrews compare to the greatest tight ends of all time? I think he's one of the better tight ends. I do like him. I think a few years ago he could him. You had him. You had Travis Kelsey. You had Zach Ertz. You had Rob Gronkowski. There was like a golden age of tight ends, but it's just not as like it's not. You got a 19-yard pass to Devon Kane. So Devon Kane's already doing pretty well in his passing game. So he had 24 recovery yards. He had some 19 yards. All right. Okay, so yeah, Devon Kane or where's the other running back? I forget. Raheem Mostert. Where's Raheem Mostert? Is he on the team still? 14. It's currently 7-3 right now. All right, so 7-3, 6-yard run. Who's this guy? Never mind. Devon Kane. Yep, got 6 rushing yards. He's only at 7. Who's the Ravens' top players? Lamar Jackson when he plays. What's probably Zay Flowers, Derrick Henry, and what's his name? Mark Andrews. They're like I'm your favorite live streamer. Thank you. Well, push all the you can just like the live stream. You push all the emojis in the live. What's happening? He's got 3rd and 7, and then also 3 yards for Devon Kane. What about defense? I don't even know who's on defense for their team. One big thing that's coming up for football that everyone should be keeping their eyes on is the trade deadline. A lot of big moves are happening. So far, I think the biggest one was C.J. Gardner-Johnson getting traded. I don't know where he went to, but he went. What do you think about? Who do you think to be winning the Chiefs versus Bills? Ooh, that's gonna be a good game. I'm gonna be seeing probably the Bills. Here's how it usually works: Bills win regular season, Chiefs win postseason. They went for 4th down. Tua Tagovailoa pass to Greg Dulcich for 9 yards, and that's 1st down in Baltimore territory. So they're starting to get some runs up. Do you think that Drake May is a possibility to be the league MVP? So actually, I think hold on. I'm pretty sure I did see his name come up for NFL MVP. So NFL MVP is gonna be interesting. Let's see. Trying to find it, but NFL MVP. I did see like he was in the consideration, so that means he is gonna be. Ravens defense is just too good for the Dolphins. The Ravens defense is one of the better defenses out there. 22-yard run. There we go. Devon can't get a 22-yard rush. 7-10. What do you think about BG coming back? What's BG coming? Who's BG? I don't know who BG is. You can tell me who BG is. Okay, let's see Brandon Graham. I did not really see he's coming back. All right, currently I'm right now looking at it. Here's the odds for. So currently out of retirement. I didn't realize he came out of retirement. Okay. Here's currently your okay, so we just had a 3-year run by Ollie Gordon the second. I didn't realize he came out of retirement, so it's pretty cool. All right, so currently here's your top 10 right now for MVP odds. So tied for ninth place is Justin Herbert and Jonathan Taylor. I mean, the difference between when you have a good player for MVP or offensive player of the year. So I think it's Saquon. I think Saquon Barkley got I don't know. He got number 8 is Jordan Love. I do like him. I don't see him as MVP material. Spencer Rattler just started. It's cheering for the Ravens. Yeah. All right. So Spencer Rattler hasn't even played yet. So wait, you gotta give him time. He can get a chance. All right. So we got another. So now the Ravens are not the Ravens. Dolphins are the Baltimore 15. And all right, Barkley getting offensive player of the year. I mean, I like his odds. 4th and 1, 3-yard pass. So 4th and 1. I think the Dolphins are gonna go for it. They already went for fourth. Oh, he won last year. Who are the rookies of the year? Jackson Dart's my favorite right now. We get him, Emeka Egbuka, and I don't know who else I would put in. But yeah, rookie of the year. I don't. We have offensive and defensive. All right, back to the MVP. Number 7 right now is Oh yeah, hi guys. Glad you like watching me do my live streams. It's a lot of fun. So we got Jared Goff, number 7 for the MVP. So we got a false start penalty. So yep, trying to jump off sides, but yeah, that probably means Dolphins are gonna go for a field goal. Number 6, Daniel Jones. I don't see Daniel Jones unless he goes to Super Bowl. I don't see him as MVP. He has comeback player of the year 100%. Travis Hunter. Oh yeah, I forgot about Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter is all right. Number 5 for Matthew Stafford. Field goal missed. Oh wow, wide right. Riley Patterson. It's a wide right field goal. Travis Hunter. He's gonna win. He's doing well, but I think he is defensive MVP, defensive rookie of the year. We got number 5. Yeah, Matthew Stafford, number 5. So I like him. The Rams he's been doing pretty well with the Rams. Number 4, Baker Mayfield. Just to remind you, these are like the odds of who people are saying about like who they think is going to win the MVP as of right now. Number 3, Drake May. Drake May has put up quite a performance that he's now ranked number 3. Number 2, Josh Allen. Number 1, everyone's favorite quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. There's no way that Patrick Mahomes should be on this list, or like even like think of himself on that list. All right, Derek Carr's comeback player of the year to the Saints. Well, we got Spencer Rattler starting, so we'll see how he does first. We'll evaluate how he does. All right, so Derek Carr, there's no way coming back. Yeah, there's no way he's coming back. I do not see him. He retired for a reason, so there's no reason. And I think like step down. It's brutal for them. But I think the Saints at least can get a top pick in the draft, so at least you have that chance. So hopefully it can go well for you guys. Boo Patrick. They're only winning because of the refs. Yeah, the refs. The referees versus the what's her names? The Who did they play last? I mean, the refs versus the Lions game. I cannot stand watching it. The Bills game is gonna be super interesting. That's where the refs play the best. All right, let's see what happens on this drive. We also got the World Series happening right now. Game 6 with Toronto having the 3-2 lead. I think Toronto's with them up 3-2 and heading back to Toronto with that lead. It's gonna be a very good reason for them to win it all. So, all right, we're currently at 8. We got 8 people on the stream right now. So we're currently at JJ. Well, JJ's back, so he has to play. We'd have to see the what's her names. We gotta see how JJ does against the Lions because that's gonna be a big test for them. All right, so Derrick Henry got a 1-yard run. Who would I like to see in the Super Bowl? That's a good question. Um, I don't know. Obviously, the Patriots. I would like to see the Patriots. If not the Patriots, I would like to see the Bills. Just because like Josh Allen, he's like someone who deserves to be in the Super Bowl. And then for the NFC, I would want to see. We got a 10-yard pass to Zay Flowers. I would want to see. I would say I'm not. I wouldn't complain about seeing anyone in the. Ooh, we got 9. We got 9. We're at our peak. So everyone who's in the live stream, just see you guys all. Thanks for joining me on the live stream. And remember, if you just want shout out in the comments. So Patrick's overrated. Yeah. All right. Let's see what Josh, who is put his. Let's quickly see what he has for his. You got MVP Daniel Jones, Offensive Player of the Year, Jonathan Taylor, Myles Garrett, Defensive Player, Jackson Dart, Offensive Rookie. Rookie. There's no. So the one problem. Oh, there's only one. Jackson Dart could be Offensive Rookie of the Year, and then Defensive Rookie. I don't know who Jonas Sinker is. Travis Hunter, I would like to see. There's no There's only There's no Offensive Rookie of the Year. Comeback Player of the Year. Who would you put as your Who would you put as your Comeback Player of the Year? Because that'd be interesting to see. All right. So right now second and 4. Okay, so currently second and 4, Baltimore 42. So let's see. Derek Carr's overrated. The only things you wouldn't want to see in the Super Bowl are Steelers, Chiefs, Cowboys, and Raiders. Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco. He doesn't have. I don't think. Daniel Jones is a solid running for Comeback Player of the Year. Joe Flacco has been moved around too much, and he has to help the team make it to the. He has to help the team make it to the playoffs if he wants to come back Player of the Year. All right, so let's see. 35-yard pass. Wow. Lamar Jackson to Isaiah Likely. So we got that was a big pass. All right, so I like Isaiah Likely is also a solid tight end. So I mean I'm a big fan of Isaiah Likely. I like teams that have a double tight end group. What's the name? So we got Isaiah Likely and Mark Andrews on them. I think the Lions. I forget. So they have I can't. I'm blanking on the Lions tight end. Sam Laporta, and I think they have a second one. I don't know. The Bills, Dalton Kincaid, and I'm trying to think. All right, so end of the first quarter. So, all right. So after the first quarter, I like this is gonna be an interesting game. Ravens are in scoring position. This is looking good. Ravens do get the ball in the second half, so we'll see how they finish off. All right. Vikings are in trouble. I mean, the Vikings, they're in a better hope, but also they don't have what's his name. Carson Wentz is gone, so if anything is going to happen to what's his name, anything happens to JJ McCarthy again, then we'll see what happens. McCarthy's bad. Carson Wentz is on IR. Yeah, he's out for the year. I don't know what happened, but he's out for the year. So we'll see what happens. But second quarter, first quarter is going pretty well so far. All right, there we go. We're at 10. First time I have not hit 10 viewers live on a live stream. So thank you for everyone on the live stream now. Dirty Dom defending his Intercontinental belt. Yeah. I haven't been watching WWE. Dirty Dom, I don't really have a preference. His arm got bent back last Thursday. Who, Dirty Dom? Oh, Carson Wentz. I didn't see that. Must have been a very painful injury. But yeah, there's been a lot of pretty significant injuries. The Cam Scatterboot injury was probably the most devastating. Probably the most devastating of the year, if I had to put one on any. Well, let's see what. Yeah, Carson Wentz is out is out for the year. All right, let's see the live stream. Yep, we got 10. We peaked at 10 live stream. 10 people on the live stream at once. So that's a big step. So just keep on watching and tell your friends about it if they want to watch. All right, so let's see what happens in the second quarter. Hopefully it starts soon. 14. All right, so we got a 3-yard run for 20-yard touchdown pass to Mark Andrews. That's second touchdown. Oh wow! So far, two passes to Mark Andrews, and both passes were touchdowns. So that should be telling you something. Mark Andrews putting up a good night tonight. So let's update the scoreboard. Your fantasy team must be cooking. I mean, do you think they'll fire Miami's head coach? I don't know. All right, so let me quickly update this. All right, just updating the scoreboard, and then all right. There we go. I don't know if they're gonna fire the Dolphins head coach. McCarthy's forced to play because Carson was injured. No, he was coming back. This is the game that he was designated to come back at. Oh, it's mad. Derek Carr's as good as my foot. Is your foot that good? All right. Lamar's cooking for me. Oh, yeah, that's good for you. All right. Let's do a quick look. All right, so let's do a quick I'm gonna do a quick check on the live stream, seeing how the stream, and then you can see. So remember last time I was seeing that there was a lot of. What was I say? We had a big deal for the top commenter last time. So currently, all right, top fans. So number 1, Josh Martin has 100 comment points. We got Wicked Awesome Sports at 75, and then Sandra O'Neill at 75. So good for you guys to keep commenting. Just keep on commenting. All right, do you think the Patriots have a chance to win the Super Bowl? And if so, who will they face? They do have a solid chance. I really hope. I hope this is their year. I don't know if it will be their year, but right now I like what they got. And I don't know who they'd face. There's a lot of teams they can face. I would want them to face a good team, but not a good team that we could beat. Desmond Ridder would play better than McCarthy. Ritter's fourth string for the. You're the top fan no matter what. Yeah, you are a top fan. They're just. Yeah, so Spencer Rattler should have MVP. Spencer Rattler, I mean, he had a tough year. So we'll see. Okay, number 1 for sure, Spencer. But yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see. We got 7-yard run for Malik Washington. Brunskill's been doing a lot of reporting in as eligible so far. So it's I got another 6-yard run for Devon Kane. I like Devon Kane so far. He's doing well so far this game. All right, so yeah. All right. What team do you think has the ugliest jerseys, and why is it the Seattle Seahawks? I don't think it's a Seattle Seahawks. Actually, it's going to be the Packers. Wait till you see the Packers jerseys on Sunday. They have these new throwback uniforms. They are super ugly. Like they're trying to recreate the original uniforms. But all right, so we got a 9-yard pass to Greg Dulcich. I think he was the Broncos tight end. That's yeah, but yeah. All right, who will the Saints get for quarterback next year? Will they sign somebody, or will it be in the draft? Right now, Saints are sitting pretty in the draft. They can get a good pick, and currently the top picks. You got what's the name? We got Archie Steelers Charlie Brown ones. I didn't like those ones at all. I like their old throwbacks. I didn't like these new throwbacks. But the Packers are gonna have. Packers are just. I don't like the Packers either. Their helmets are trying to look like the old ones, so they look ugly. Seahawks jerseys are trash. Seahawks jerseys are. I like the neon ones. Soon the Patriots are going to be revealing their throwback. They're not a throwback. They're NFL rivalry jerseys. Steelers look like the Charlie Brown and their jerseys. Aaron Rodgers is older. They look terrible. The Steelers. This is the Bumblebee uniform. The Bumblebee. The Steelers uniforms. I mean, they were okay, but they just didn't look good. I don't know what the weird weird V and I don't know, but I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying they're bad. I just don't think they're that good. All right, Broncos have the best jerseys. Broncos are winning the Super Bowl, so we'll see. Broncos are looking super good. We're looking back in the good days of football, back in 2017 and 2018. We had the Patriots, Broncos, Colts, Steelers. I'm trying to think of all those teams on top. So that the AFC is looking back in the glory days. Steelers are kind of Steelers. I hate to see the Steelers right now. I don't hate the Steelers. It's a very painful to watch just because they always seem like they're gonna do super good, and they don't do well. They do terrible. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot the game. The Dolphins have any chance of winning? They do. Currently, it's second 60 at minus 52. Incomplete pass. When will the Dolphins head coach be fired? I don't know. The Steelers are always painful to watch. Yeah, they are. Breaks my heart every game. That last game broke my heart, and I'm not even a Steelers fan. I just had to sit there watching them blow every chance. Dolphins head coach. They're if they lose soon. If they lose this game, then I think the Dolphins are really going to start considering the options. Boo Steelers. Don't put. I mean the Steelers. The Steelers have revamped the team. I like the new team. They have who do they have? So they got I don't remember who their new running. It's Kenneth Gainwell's running back. DK Metcalf's their starting receiver. Aaron Rodgers is quarterback. And they had Jalen Ramsey. So I'm really liking the Steelers. The Steelers wanted Aaron Rodgers. It was very obvious that the Steelers were going to get Aaron Rodgers, but it was such a painfully long process to watch them get him. Game already is over. It's not over. Fourth and 11. They're going to be probably punting it, but it's still too early. The Ravens might come back. I mean, not the Ravens. The Dolphins might come back, but it's still too early. If they start scoring, then things might happen. Yeah, but I think some teams that I cannot stand. Teams I hate to watch because it's a very painful. Because how they lose in painfully explicit, terrible ways. Steelers are number one on my list. Steelers. Steelers. The Commanders are also Commanders are on that list. Commanders have been also tough to watch. They've been. I mean, they keep all the players that keep getting injured, and they never have the whole team together, and they just been losing quite a bit. Trying to think of who else teams I can. It's been really hard. When is Aaron Rodgers retiring? It might be this year. It might be another year. He's 41. Tom Brady didn't retire until he was like 45. Other teams that cannot. So it's we got some good games though. Steelers versus Colts. That's gonna be. But the Steelers and Colts game is gonna be. So that's gonna be an interesting game to watch. I remember back when it was like Andrew Luck versus Ben Roethlisberger. That was a good matchup. It was quite a game, and it came down to the wire. So I'm hoping this is like it. But Roethlisberger versus Daniel Jones is going to be an interesting quarterback matchup. So we'll see what can get put up for Zach Wilson. I believe he's still on the if I'm correct, he's the Broncos backup. That's where he should be. They got the dabs are back. Glad to see you guys like the dabbings figure. All right. So the Dolphins gotta stop the Ravens on this drive. If they don't, then things could start looking ugly for them. We got everyone's joining in on the dabs. Everyone loves the. All right. So something we got to look forward to. Monday starts college basketball. I'm super excited for that. I'm hoping that my team can do really well. Red, I don't. Rocket, Red, Rogues, top 10. Providence, yes, Providence. I'm really my team. Yeah, my team, Providence Friars. I'm hoping that they can have a good. I'm really hoping that they can go places this year, but it's gonna be tough. UConn's always a tough team. You got them. You got Creighton, St. John's looking super good, and Providence star player, Bryce Hopkins left us for St. John's. Currently, right now, Purdue's number one in the rankings, so that's super interesting. Gators win an NCAA tournament. They do have a good chance, and they have Oliver Rio. He's a 7'9" redshirt freshman, and I'm excited to see what he can do. Justin Fields starting? Yes. I think he is starting. He had a big. It was a big win for him. Oh, 10-yard sack. Let's go. I'm glad for that. See, that was a big play right there for the Dolphins defense. Big move for them to make. All right. Do you agree Bo Nix should get MVP? I'm definitely putting him in the running. I like him a lot. Like the Broncos look like a completely different team than last year. So we'll see. We'll see what happens when the Chiefs catch up, which is going to be very shortly when they do. All right. So that's been Benito Jones with a sack. All right. So okay, we got a 14-yard run. So that was by Derrick Henry. There we go. So Derrick Henry, I think it's the longest run tonight. So now it's 3rd and 6. What is the best college football team in Florida, and why is it either Miami or Florida State? What is your opinion about the Colts being the surprise team last year? Okay, this year. So, Florida. So Florida State's they started off hot, and now they're just going back to what they were last year. Not as good. That win from Alabama was a big win, and that was the only big win they're gonna get this year. Miami's not okay. I predict it. Georgia Tech's gonna be winning the ACC division, not the 13-yard penalty, unsportsmanlike conduct on Rashad Bateman. So it was 4th and 19. So we're gonna see. It's all right. So let's see what happens. The Colts being my surprise team, I'm very shocked about them. They've had a pretty good year so far. They've 7-1, and looking at their schedule, they have a pretty easy rest of the year. So we'll see what happens. Currently, my predictions for the playoffs. The Ravens, if they can get their act together, and if the Steelers keep playing the same way they are and keep blowing everything in their way, then I think it's either Ravens or Steelers winning the division. Patriots and Bills are going to slug it out for the Okay, just let you know we got a punt. We got a 36-yard return. So now Dolphins are at the Baltimore 38. Do you think Cody Jones can get drafted? Cody Jones from Dude Perfect can get drafted to the Cardinals. I don't know. I didn't realize that he was an option for the draft. Well, I don't I don't think he could. It's very hard to go professional football. It's not easy. Yeah. All right, so we got the Dolphins are going to be in good field range, so Dolphins need to lock in. All right, so offensive holding, and we got offensive holding, so a 9-yard penalty. So it's on the Ravens, and that's gonna be the So now it's gonna be at 1st and 10 at the Baltimore 29. All right, the Ravens always blow it, but I'd rather see them take it over the Steelers. So I would want to see them take. I would want to see the Ravens, but also I've seen the Ravens win so much of the division for the last few years that I want to see the Steelers do it. Well, I want to see the Steelers do it as a legit team. If the Steelers can prove to me that they're a good team and they can actually win, then we'll see. What's my opinion on Pitt? Pitt football. If Pitt has to win out their final 3 games. 2 of the games are against top 10 ranked teams, against Miami and Georgia Tech. So if they can win out, then Pitt can actually go to the playoffs. Who won the Providence College Mal Brown Award in 1952? I have no clue. I don't even know what that award is. So to answer that question, I have no idea because I don't know that award. Who do you think the worst WWE wrestler is, and why is it AJ Styles? I don't know why. I don't know why he's the worst. I haven't been watching enough WWE to tell you. Do you think any of the AJ Styles is phenomenal? Do you think any of AJ Styles is phenomenal? Like I said, I haven't been watching it, so I can't tell you if he's phenomenal or not. So yeah, 4-yard pass. Baltimore down. Baltimore 25. Do they go for the fourth down and chance it, or just go for the field goal and call it safe? I say they just go for the Logan Paul is the best. Do you agree? I really like Logan Paul. The whole storyline between him and Cody Rhodes has been a very interesting one. But yeah. All right, so the Dolphins are gonna go for the field goal. Logan Paul's the worst. All right, there we go. We got a field goal from the Dolphins, and now it's 14-6. So if you have Riley Patterson, he's doing pretty well so far. I'm gonna read the comments once I update the scoreboard. All right, so you guys can just keep on commenting while. All right. All right, we got a lot of comments. Let's see what they. You like Prime, the Miz go wrong. Can you do my homework? I can't do your homework for you. I'm not doing your homework for you. I'm too far away to do it. The Miz is the GOAT. No, I like Logan Paul a lot. So if you guys are upset about that, that's who my fighter is. Logan Paul. I wish that he had beaten what's his name? I wish that what's his face? Can you do my I can't do everybody's homework. You guys are asking for a lot. I can't do anyone's homework. You guys I cannot do anyone's homework. Guys, if you take advice from me. Everyone who's watching, just ask me to do your homework. Do your own homework. Do it to the best of your abilities, and just work hard on it. And then you can actually get some. You can actually get Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's the boxer. Mike Tyson's a boxer. He fought Jake Paul, his brother. That was a very overly hyped battle just to watch Jake Paul kind of just beat up an elder feller. All right, I can't do your homework. I told you. Can I take your exam for you? No, I'm not taking your exam. I'm not taking your exam. You can take your own exams. Do your own work. I can't please everybody. Just listen to my advice. Just do it to the best of you love algebra. That's good. You have algebra 1. Math is so hard for you. I'm sorry. Math was not my favorite. I despised math. So I'm sorry. Well, I can't do your math. You can do your own math. I can't do any. If you have schoolwork, I cannot do any schoolwork. If it's about sports, maybe I might look into it, but I cannot do your homework for you. Okay? I'm sorry. Just work on your own. Work on your stuff to the best of your abilities. Mr. Martin will be mad at you. Yes, boo math. I just don't like math. All right, here we go. Gabe's back in. What about PE homework? Ooh, that depends on what PE homework is. I mean, it really depends. I can't set up over. I can't really do the I can't do the PE. Yay, math! I'm glad that there's some people out here who like their math. So, all right, who is the? You don't get homework for PE. Well, I mean, there could be some people out there who have PE for homework. There's probably some school out there somewhere. Who is the best announcer? This is probably gonna be very controversial, but I really enjoy Tony Romo broadcast games. I like listening to him. All right, we got a 7-yard pass to Keaton Mitchell. My high school 100% gave you PE homework. Oh, sorry. What kind of homework was it? Romo. Yes, Romo. I'm curious. What type of PE homework did you have to do? But yeah, I really like Tony Romo. I do also like Tom Brady now. If Tony Romo and Tom Brady get together for a broadcasting, I would love to watch them play. You like Finn Balor? Oh, still on the WWE train, I see. So glad to see that. Who's my favorite ref? I don't know. I don't even know who my favorite referee is. There's a lot of referees. Um, that's not even the top 20 of football announced this year. Performance task and discussion about sports. What kind of discussions of sports was it about? I'm kind of curious. If it was depending on what type of discussion about what types of discussion it is about sports, then maybe I would have considered doing it. All right, so when will Lehigh be ranked? If they can beat a ranked team, they have to beat a ranked team, or they can sports you played at in PE. What type of okay? That's like did you talk about like how you performed in the sport, or did you just talk about how or like this the major league sports that were happening? Do I like Tua Tagovailoa? I used to like him, but I'm kind of over him. After last year's whole drama with him keep getting concussed, then go Blue Jays. Yes, Blue Jays. Big fan for the Blue Jays. I really hope they can win it. All right, so 4th and 1. Yep. Oh, they punted it. I'm shocked about that. Usually that kind of thing. Teamwork. That's not a sport. That's something you learn from playing sports. I need it. That's Major League. Absolutely not. This is public high school. I feel like you guys need to talk of. You guys could have talked about sports. Tua needs to retire. If he gets one more major concussion, then he's gonna have to retire. Can I help you with your homework? I can't. I mean, I. Ooh. All right, someone got me a rough question. I said it. I mean, I said it would. We can't. I said we could do our homework, but we can't do it till tomorrow when we have our supplies. Yeah, no, you should do that homework. You could actually call it extra credit. Yeah, we are part. You need to show your work, so Mr. Martin. You wanna? Do I like my home? He's already had too many. I mean, he already has too many, but like one more like major concussion, one that actually like sidelines him, and he actually. Do I like Mahomes? Not really. I'm not a big fan of Mahomes. People say that I shouldn't be saying those kinds of things because we had our Mahomes era, and that we don't. That I'm just upset because I'm seeing what it's like for Patriots fans to see it, but that's not the case. All right, so yeah, Boo Mahomes. Yeah, I'm fed up with him. If I have to hear one more thing about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, I'm gonna be fed up. Most likely. Wait, why would you have? Okay, it's different for you. I've actually paired up with you, but I'm not paired up with the others. So that way I can't I cannot do it. I cannot do the work with other people. It is fair because I'm doing it with you and I can't do it with other people. Stop talking about homework. Yes. We have a game to you move on from homework, Noah. All right. Clearly the fans have been fed up with the homework talk. That's very narrow-minded. Who, me? Or I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be narrow-minded and tell you that you and I'm actually been told to do work with you, and I can't do it with other people. Taylor Swift has more rings than the Cowboys in the last 20 years. Wow, that's actually a stat that is worthy to be recognized. I'm very glad to hear that stat. All right, so second and 10. All right. Devon Kane runs for no. I cannot do your work. I cannot do other people's work. You and I are scheduled to do that work together. I can't do it with anyone else. No Taylor Swift. Yes, no Taylor Swift. Well, unfortunately, if you're playing with if the Chiefs are playing with Kelsey and then Taylor Swift's playing from the sidelines, that's how it kind of works. All right, so let's see. Can Dolphins pull off a comeback? I wouldn't say it's a comeback. If it was like a 21-3, and like 10 minutes left in the Kyle Hamilton. What did he do? I might not be up to. I might not be caught up with you. Everyone loves the dabs. I see. It appears that everyone just loves that dab emoji. It's not loading up fast enough. Yep, more dabs. We all love the dab. All right, so quick question: which game are you guys most excited for this week for NFL this upcoming week? There's be a lot of good games coming up. I'm most excited for the. Yep, you love your dab. Glad that you love your dab. I'm also. Oh, Kyle Hamilton was injured. Oh, dang it. That's not good. I really hope Kyle Hamilton. I think he was one who used to play. No, that's Kyle Van Noy. The Broncos game versus the Texans is gonna. I think that one's gonna be an easy game for the Broncos. Oh, it technically, on paper, it should be an easy win for the. It should be easy for the Broncos to win that game. Patriots versus Falcons. I'm super excited for the Patriots. I was a bit nervous for the Patriots to win. Is Lamar out for the season? He's playing. He's playing tonight. Everybody hitting the dab emoji. How about I just? All right, let's quickly. You know what, guys? To make it watch this, I'm gonna make everyone so happy. All right, all right. When should we meet to do your homework? We're gonna meet tomorrow to do it. That's when we meet. So, can you ban people? I can't ban. I cannot. I mean, I can ban people, but unless they're saying super. What time? Like, stop, Noah. The fans have spoken, Noah. They don't. Yeah, it's almost like. Yeah, Noah. It feels like we're in the same room together. I don't feel like we don't need to be relaying our problems to other people. Look, guys, I put a dab emoji in the. All right, let's see what the top fans. So, Ross is not Josh Martin still at the top with 135 points. Then we got Wicked Awesome Sports at 150, and then Michelle Roach at third place now. I'm not as close-minded as you are. I'm not close-minded. The fans have spoken. They're not too happy with you speaking about. All right, so currently, Baltimore's taking their first time out. So, we're going to see what happens. Hopefully, everyone just loves that dab emoji. I don't know I don't know what you guys. I don't know what you guys find so cool about it. I commented on it. So, hopefully that made you guys happy. All right, so whistle, red, blue. All right, so we're okay. Do you think can the Dolphins score a touchdown before any points before the game? Before the game's over, before halftime. All right, we got 14-yard pass to Jalen Waddle. There we go. We got some life pumping into the Dolphins. Jalen Waddle's 37 yards. How long do you think it'll take us to do your homework? The homework should probably take about. should take 30 minutes tops. Less than 30. No, it should take like 15 minutes tops. Drake quarterback of the year. I do. Oh wow, there we go. We got another 20. We got 24-yard pass to Jalen Waddle. So now they're in Baltimore territory. So now we're starting to. What is your favorite touchdown celebration? I like the headstand one that they did last year. The Rams sweet celebration they did when they were in London because of Ronaldo was a. I like that one a lot. There's also then like the 6-7 cellies that they've been doing at the games. It's a bit annoying, but whatever. I mean, it's not really annoying. It's just weird to see the NFL players doing it. All right. Well, since I talked about Ronaldo, gritty, yeah. What's your guys' thoughts, Ronaldo or Messi? Who is the better soccer player? Put your thoughts in the chat. Oh yeah. People dropping the 6-7s. 6-7. This Ross guy sounds 15 minutes with a celebrity. What celebrity? Oh, talking to me. Aw. All right. Malik Washington got a 3-yard yard, so now it's at the 41. Yep, people are on top of the trends. Actually, I found out that one of the dictionaries gets the word of the year is 6-7. That's how big. How many weeks will it be until Tua gets benched? Who's Dolphins backup? Dolphins backup. I don't know who it is. I know that what's the name is on the list. Quinn Ewers is on that list. I hope Quinn Ewers gets on. I hope Quinn Ewers gets his big start because I like him a lot. All right, so got 2 minutes and 43 seconds left until halftime. At halftime, it's going to be the Q&A time. So, whatever questions you want to ask, you can put it. Why do people play football? Because when you play football, you can become one of the most overpaid people on the planet. So, some of those players are making a lot of money. All right, let's see. I mean, football's also fun to play, but now college football's kind of ruined because college football players can get paid a lot of money too. All right, so the Dolphins still have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. What is the best thing about football? The competitiveness about it. It's a lot of fun. Anybody in the chat? Any thoughts about what is the best? What's your guys' favorite thing about football? If you want to ask that in the chat. There's a lot of good things about football. Dolphins need to save Tua's life and future by letting him go and covering his medical expenses for life. His brain is a hit away from being mashed taters. Yeah, he really needs to get retired because there are like some players like who I think last year there was a player from North Carolina State who ended up medically retiring. So I think Tua Tagovailoa need to medically retire. I feel like baseball is the most overpaid sport. Meaning that yes, very overpaid. The last player just got paid like almost $800 million. I got to ask, and the bigger Dolphin problem is their coach doesn't even recognize the problem because he needs to bench himself. I mean, yeah, but Quinn Ewers is I really like Quinn Ewers a lot. I really hope that he can get his big start in. Do you believe that the Super Bowl colors are planned for the team start in the Super Bowl? No, I don't think so. I think that it's just people just over speculating. All right, we got a 15-yard run for Devon Kane. So now, oh wait, never mind. That was just the same play. Football is not staged. I love mashed potatoes. Kane is on fire. Yeah, let's see. All right. We can do a quick while we're waiting for this injury timeout to be over. Let's do a quick stat thing. Lamar Jackson has 81 passing yards. Derrick Henry has 30 passing yards. Not 30 rushing yards. Isaiah Likely currently leads the team with 35 receiving yards. Then Mark Andrews, 22 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns. Then Zay Flowers with 17. Now let's go over to the Dolphins, see what they're up to. Tua Tagovailoa has 134 passing yards. Devon Kane's been doing pretty well on both sides of the field. He has 32 rushing yards and 33 passing yards. And receiving yards, I mean. Jalen Waddle has 61 receiving yards. Malik Washington's also kind of up there. All right, we got the game back on and moving. All right, we have a 2-minute warning. The Baltimore 21-yard line, so they're just by the red zone. The rest helping the Chiefs out is kind of makes the stage. Yeah, it does kind of seem like that. But other teams are starting to get that recognition from the rest. The Eagles-Giants game, so many missed calls. Which YouTube channel would you consider your rival? I don't say how my rival. The other channel, my friend Jackson on Jacko's Sports and Cards. So if you want to check out his channel, you can go do that. He has some good content. But he's a good friend. We do sports stuff together. Hopefully soon we'll get to do one of these live streams with him. But yeah, that's probably, I would say, my competitor. Do Vikings have a chance of making playoffs? And if so, what about the Super Bowl? The Vikings, they always have. That division is kind of close. At this point, every team still has a chance to make it to the playoffs. I would say the Vikings do have a somewhat chance. And they're not winning the Super Bowl, I can tell you that. Unless by some miracle something happens and they win. Juliana worked 32 hours each week. She earns $14.15 an hour, which is the closest to the amount of money Juliana will earn if she works for 46 weeks. What is the answer? Am I doing your homework for you on the chat? You know what? All right. Is there anybody in the chat that can help our man out with this question? Okay, so the question, Juliana works for 32 hours each week. So 32, okay. All right, guys. So let's do the math. So here, hold on. We're gonna pull out. We're gonna help our man out. All right, guys. It's question 1. I thought we had some people in the chat who liked math. So if you guys wanna, all right. Well, we got a 2-minute warning. This is a good math time to help our man out. Don't do his homework. We're gonna help you with the first question. If we help you with this first question, then you have to do the rest yourself. Is that a deal? I feel like that's a good deal. All right, so we got ourselves a whiteboard. All right. You already got the answer. What was the point of me? I was gonna help you. You don't wait for me. Forget it. I was gonna help you out, man. So much for that. Which team has the best mascot? Obviously Patriots, but I would say for a creative one, I'm trying to think of a good one. The Ravens have 3 mascots. So that's pretty cool. I'm too slow. I mean, you were too impatient. You could have actually. You know what? Because of me trying to help you out, you ended up doing your own question yourself. So I taught you a lesson in that. So that was a good lesson we taught you. So we taught you a good lesson. So still 2-minute warning. We're waiting for the game to come back on. Is the spike overrated? Absolutely not. It's $20,000, $20,828.80. Wow, that's a decent amount of money he makes. Well, we're glad to see that you make that. Glad to see that he made that she makes that much money. All right, guys. Is it gonna be a touchdown or a field goal or nothing? Juliana is rich. Oh, and the Dolphins. Oh, wait, my thing is so slow. Okay, so now the Dolphins are in the red zone. They're at the Baltimore 13-yard line. What are the 3 Ravens mascots? So they got 3 birds: Edgar, Allan, and Poe. A reference to Edgar Allan Poe, the poet who wrote the poem "The Raven." Actually, fun fact: there was this whole There's this whole drama on the team where I think it was Poe who had an injury, and so he's on the sidelines battling it out. So he's back in. Halftime question: what are the 3 NFL teams that don't have a city or state in the name? City or state in their name? Patriots, because it's New England. I don't know. Anybody else? Anybody in the chat know the question? Okay. While we're halftime show for the Super Bowl. Well, I'm gonna try to answer here. Well, we're gonna post this. We're gonna show this question. So, Carolina Panthers. That was a good one. That's a good answer. I didn't think about that one. Yeah, Carolina, because it's not referring to either. It's okay. Carolina Panthers, New England Patriots. One more. I don't think it's the Packers. Is it the Packers? I don't know. So we got an incomplete pass. So it's Tampa Bay. I mean, I don't know. Is it Tampa Bay Buccaneers? I mean, it's Tampa Bay is the city. That's the problem. I don't. New Orleans Saints also refers to. I think New Orleans Saints is also referring to the city. So it can't refer to the city or state. Patriots is referring to New England, which is 6 states, and Carolina Panthers is referring to New York Jets. I don't know. Is it New York Jets? Yeah, answer us in the chat if we get it right. But I don't think it's New York Jets because it's also referring to the state. All right, so currently 2nd and 10. Wait a minute. What just happened? Hold on. Something just happened. Oh man, Dolphins just blew it, guys. The Dolphins just turned it over on. They went on 4th down and incomplete pass. So now the Ravens have the ball and they're starting to drive down the field. All right, New England, Carolina. Yep, Tampa. Oh, Tampa Bay. You got it right. You got the question right. Good job. All right, so we're almost at halftime. So let's see. 5-yard pass. Not really going to do much. 5-yard pass. 3rd and 5 now. Hold on. Victory dab. Yep, you hit the victory dab. All right, guys. It's nearly that time. We're almost. Dolphins are taking a timeout. That's very irrelevant for them to be taking a timeout at this point. And the Ravens get the ball at the second half. So, who's winning the World Series halftime question? Yeah, start putting the question. What team doesn't have an owner? Oh, I don't know. The Packers technically don't have an owner because technically all of their team, the whole town of Green Bay owns the town. This team. So that's if you live in Green Bay, that's a pretty cool thing to have. All right. Yeah, Green Bay. All right. We're at 9 viewers right now, so we're starting to do well. Go Blue Jays. Yes, I hope the Blue Jays win. What are the odds of Dolphins coach getting fired? Do you help others with their homework? Sometimes, depending on what it is. The Dolphins coach getting fired. If they lose this game, I think they're gonna fire him. Yeah, but after the game, we'll see. Well, it depends on if they lose. I think there's a good chance. All right, so let's quickly see some stats in the live stream. All right, so currently we're at 32 people on our live stream. Currently, the most we've had is 10. We've we've bumped up to 5 people on average watching, so that's good for us. Good job, guys. You're a great audience. All right, so currently, I can't. I'm a little cough. Will the Saints fire Kellen Moore? You guys just got him. You can't. If you guys want, be like the Lions. The Lions had Dan Campbell, and they worked out everything. And look how good they are. Look at Austin Sports getting close to begin. Okay, look at the Dolphins have a chance, guys. Are the Dolphins gonna kneel it, or are they just gonna go right away for? All right, let's quickly take a look at who our number one our comment, because people have been competing for this number one comment. All right, let's see. All right, let's look. Noah, please stop. Yes, it'd be nicer Noah to stop spamming this chat with the. All right, let's see. Currently, top fans. Well, you're a great live streamer. Thank you. All right, still the Josh Martin still hold a tight grip at number one with 175 points. If you're gonna don't keep spamming the messages, Dab. Just all right. Wicked Awesome Sports still at number 2, 150, and Jenny O'Neill also at 150, and we got multiple people, and then everyone else is tied at 75. So if you guys wanna, you guys drop it. We got 10 viewers, guys. We're starting to go up. I'm the greatest live streamer. Thank you. Will the Saints sell their franchise? All the Saints are dead. He's to the Patriots. They can't sell a team to the. Well, okay, let's see. We'll see who can win. Also, don't count out the people on the other. Don't count out everyone else on the other. Anyone could come in and win this game. So, and everyone's still in. All right. So currently the ball's on. Dolphins are calling their. All right. So Dolphins at their own 31. They call the timeout. A 1-yard pass. I want to count them out. Count who out? I need the answers. Dolphins are trying to go very quickly. They got a 17-yard pass, so they're at their own 49. All right, we got 18. Do you think Warren will play for the Giants? Which Warren? Warren. Oh, I don't know. I'm still a long way away. Or any team. I don't know. He has to play for the Patriots. That's the others. Count the others. Yeah, we're not gonna count the others. Everyone's still in this for the chat. Is Chop out for the year? You mean Chop Robinson? All right. The Dolphins are gonna probably make a very risky move. They can go for a very, very long field goal, but Riley Patterson, I think, could be the guy. 68-yard field goal. It's doable. Can he make the field goal? Let's see. Not 68. How long of a field goal is it? 67. 67. All right, incomplete pass. Oh, they try to go very quickly on that one. Record. Will he go for the? All right, guys. This is a big deal. Will he get the record field goal? Are they gonna get a record field goal tonight? Riley Patterson, I have faith in him. He could do it. He did well during his time with Detroit. So let's see what he can do, guys. 68-yard field goal. Will he make it? All right. All right. Did he make it? And he gets sacked for halftime. That is literally the worst. They should have just attempted the field goal at that point. What a horrible way to end halftime. And the Ravens get the ball in the second half. Alrighty, it's that time. Let's quickly. All right, guys. Q&A time. Ask your questions. Let me quickly just edit this, and then I'll start answering your questions. Everybody just start dropping your questions in the chat. All right. Here we go. Let's start asking. They should have gone for it. I'm so disappointed with them. They could have trusted Riley Patterson. He only missed one field goal, but he still got 2 field goals. All right, everyone, just start dropping questions. Start dropping questions in the chat. Actually, let me All right, guys, start asking. You guys have been a great audience so far for the. This is always a lot of fun to do with you guys. So just start asking your questions. Who has the best stadium? Is McDonald's healthy? No, McDonald's is never a healthy. It's never healthy. I mean, it's not a healthy alternative. So just don't. Yeah, I'm a great live streamer. Thank you so much. The best. Who's the best stadium? The best stadium I would say belongs to the Rams and Chargers. They have awesome. Taco Bell? No. Anybody in the live stream? What's you guys? All right, ask a question. What's your guys' favorite fast food restaurant? Put the Vikings. All right. I'm glad that. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. We're at 37 viewers on the live stream, so that's good. We're getting the numbers up. All right, McDonald's. McDonald's is your favorite. Taco Bell for you. Glad. If you had to make up any team, what would be their name and where would they be from? Ooh, that's a good question. I would want to put it. Well, I would want to put a team where a football team is not there yet. Ooh, that's a good one. I don't know. I want probably maybe I want the DC Hawks. DC has a team. I mean that's what Gillette for life. Yes, Gillette has a great stadium. They have a great feature. The worst stadiums I would say the Pittsburgh Steelers stadium. Their grass is horrible. Everybody, if you see their field, it's embarrassing to watch their team play on poor rainy weather. So Steelers need to up their game with the So let's hopefully they can get some stuff. New Hampshire Cougars. Yeah, but that would be a good live stream. Not a good live stream, a good team name. So hopefully, yeah, that'd be a Cincinnati Kings Air. That's a good name. All right, let's see. Any other questions, guys? You got? Let's see. All right. Just gonna. Well, my game right now, I can give. While I'm waiting for questions, I can give my thoughts. So I think it's just been a bit tough to watch. I mean, not tough to watch. Just it's been a two-sided game. So we'll see what I think the Dolphins can pull it off. I like the running game's doing well and receiving game too. The Ravens can get some more rushing yards in. Holy God, guys! Tom Grossi, guys! We got. Holy cow! We got viewers. We got tons of viewers. Holy crap, guys! Grossi raid. Tom Grossi, my man. Thank you so much. We got a raid. Thank you guys so much. Wow, we got a bunch of viewers starting to pour in. Comments are starting to come a lot quicker. Holy cow. Thank you so much, Tom Grossi. I'm so happy. This is wow. That's crazy. All right. Wow. We got 208 viewers. Holy cow. Wow. Thank you guys so much. We got so many viewers right now. All right, let's see. While waiting, I've been waiting all my life for a Tom Grossi raid. I've been live streaming because of Tom Grossi, and now finally, I get a Tom Grossi raid. My Dolphins fan. No, I'm a Patriots fan, but I'm hoping that the Dolphins can win this. I'm so proud. Thank you guys so much for being here on the live stream. It is so crazy. Tom Grossi, I'm so happy. Tom Grossi is an awesome live streamer. He does a great job. Yeah, I'm freaking out. Yeah, this is crazy. All right. Bills fans here. We got the Bills fans. All right, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, you guys are here for me. So, You want the Dolphins to win. The Patriots do look good. They look really good. All right. I'm so yeah. Yeah, I'm so happy. This is crazy that you guys are all here. Yeah, we got some. Yeah, thank you guys for subscribing. If you guys want to subscribe, you can. Here we go, Steelers. Yeah, Steelers. I really hope that the Steelers can win. Who's winning? Vikings versus Lions. Ooh, I think I still think that the Lions are gonna win. All right, I'm wearing Dolphins blue. Yep. Thanks. I'm gonna have a great night. Yeah, yeah. This is awesome. Yeah, I cannot believe we got a Grossi raid in. Yeah, we're starting to get subscribers. That's crazy. Yeah. I still can't believe having the fact that having Tom Grossi to comment on my live stream. That's insane. I've been watching Tom Grossi for like the past year. So yeah, Tom Grossi's the GOAT. Yeah, Tom Grossi's awesome. He's a great guy. All right. Yeah, it's crazy to see all you guys here in the live stream. Yeah, Grossi. Holy whoa. We got a spike in subscribers. All right, hold on. Let's quickly see. So we currently had 739. Let's do a quick swipe. Holy cow, we got 780 subscribers. Wow. That's crazy. We just had a huge spike in subscribers. Wow. That's insane. That's crazy. 267 subscribers. That's not subscribers. We have viewership. Look at that view. That viewer spike is insane. Yeah, we also subscribe. That's crazy. Oh man. That's insane. We just had a huge moment. But yeah, thank you so much, Tom, for this. This is awesome. This is crazy, but wow, this is a dream come true. All right. So we're getting close. We're getting ready for the second half, but wow, I'm so shocked about this. This is so awesome. All right. Yeah. Thank you so much, God, for that. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm working. Yeah, we still have people late to the party, but that's okay. I'm so happy for each one of you guys that are here for the viewing. This is the most people I've ever had on a live stream. Earlier today. I was just saying that I would hope that I can break my 10 people at once for a live stream. Now I'm all the way up to that's insane. Yes, you're still here. Yep, you're still here. So I see you. Can we? Yeah, that's insane. I can't. Wow, I'm so happy for this. We're getting ready for. Yeah. Yeah, this is a crazy night. Yeah, I would love to hit. It would be insane if we hit. Yeah, this is. Yeah, this is insane. Who's my favorite player? It still is and will always be Mac Jones. I don't. Yeah, he's still my favorite player. I'm so glad for him. Yeah. All right. So we're getting ready. We're getting ready for Yeah, we're getting ready for an exciting second half. Well, it's exciting. It's exciting for me. Wow. So we just had a huge subscriber shot from 739 to 781. We just went 50 subscribers from that live stream. Bruins won in overtime. Let's go. Let's get another Bruins win under the belt. What was your favorite football game you ever watched? Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots versus Falcons. That one still has a place in my heart. And also the Bills versus Vikings game. That one was just all over the place. The insane ending. Probably also the Bills versus Chiefs game where it came down and they kept scoring like so many points in the final few seconds. Favorite Packers player? Ooh, that's a good one. I really like Jordan Love and also Micah Parsons. Why did I choose those two? Those two games were some really good. It was a really good game. There was a lot crazy stuff happening. You're the best. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, that was insane. We had Jalen Reed. That's your favorite Packers player? Yeah. Yeah, that was. Yeah, he's he's a good player. I like him, but I really like Jordan Love. I was glad when he. What sort of crazy stuff? Well, you see, it was like 2 minutes left in the game. The Vikings are down by like it was down like a few points, and the 4th and 17. The Vikings quarterback I think Kirk Cousins at the time throws throws a pass to Justin Jefferson, insane one-handed catch, and then and then and then the Vikings come up short and 4th and goal. Then Bills fumble on the goal line. Vikings take the lead with a few seconds left. Bills somehow drive it down for a last-second field goal, going to overtime. Vikings pull off the win. Bills fan here. Pats ran Super Bowl is one of the best games I've ever seen. I did enjoy watching that game. It was probably for other people they would have found it very boring, but as a Patriots fan, it was I was just freaking I was always on the edge of my seat because what made the one-handed catch insane? Just look up a highlight video of it. Number one, Kane. Yeah. Yeah, it was a crazy. Wow. This was Pats Falcons. Yeah, that's still. Yeah, I still can't. Yeah, that was a great Super Bowl. It was so much action happening. All right, so we're gonna get ready. All right, guys, time to get ready for the second half. Why don't you look up a video of the catch? I probably can't play the video on because I could probably get in trouble for it. I don't want to. All right, guys, it's time for. We're getting ready for a big. So just look up the video. You can look up the video on your own because I can't show it on the live stream, unfortunately. Yeah, Gross. Man, I never thought I would ever get a Grossy raid, but that was insane. So happy for this. Not screen, but you can do the audio. I mean, I could. I mean, I could try, but if you could just show it. Look at that. If you just look it up now, I'm sorry, but if you want to look up live stream, not the live stream. You can just look at the play because it is. I think that probably is like still like the greatest play that ever happened. All right, guys. So, all right. So, what do you think? What do you think is going to happen in the second half? I think the Dolphins are going to get some touchdowns in, but still going to be the I still think that the what's their names the Ravens are probably going to win still. So let's see what's going to happen tonight. All right, I'm the man. Thank you. Connor McDavid is my favorite hockey player. Who's yours? Ooh, it was Brad Marchand until he left us. I was still very devastated about that. Why do you keep looking to the side? I don't know. I don't. It could be. Yeah, this has already been a great live. This has already been a great stream so far. Yeah, that was awesome. That was an amazing moment. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm so excited. Yeah, like that way. There's okay for anyone who's there's someone sitting over there, and I just keep looking over. That's why. Yeah, we're so we're super excited for the second half. Well, I'm like more motivated than ever now for the second half. So we're all right, guys. Who do you have winning the second half? Just put it in the comments. Yeah, I've never. Maybe that's rude to the stranger. I mean, it could be. I mean, Ravens, yeah. I mean, Ravens probably. Yeah, Ravens. The Ravens haven't been pretty strong in this half so far. It's been. I think you'll win. Yeah, the Dolphins. I hope the Dolphins. I hope the Dolphins win. The Ravens are looking pretty strong right now, but I still think. All right. All right. We're getting ready for the second half to start. Should we be starting momentarily? All right. You're not. I'm not the Dolphins. I mean, I'm not the Dolphins, but I can cheer. You watched Grossi. I watched. You watched Grossi do the raid. So what happened was I was like I had him on my phone. The Tom Grossi doing the raid, and I was kind of seeing like who he's picking, and now I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go back to my live stream. And then all of a sudden, I started seeing numbers go up, and like started seeing some comments I didn't recognize. Then I looked up and I just saw Tom Grossi commented. I'm like, holy cow! It's Tom Grossi just rated my live stream. That is, I've never had like that many people. Over here, the half has already started. All right, let's get the. All right, guys, let's start. Let's get the second half on the road. All right, just need to refresh my thing. Do. All right, guys. You're gonna reach through the screen. You're going to reach through the screen at Winford tonight. All right, there we go. There we go. We got. All right, we got the score. The word raid sounds sus. So if you watched on the channel, Tom Grossi, who's about to hit 1 million subscribers, his channel is so awesome. He does a lot of cool football stuff. They have he does one at halftime. He does live streams for the games too, but at halftime he does one called the Grossi Raid, where we're basically have like a bunch of smaller live streamers and pick and just, I put a link on his live stream for it, and all the fans start coming in for it. So all right, so right now the Ravens are already driving down. They're already about. So Lamar Jackson's got a 13-yard run. We like seeing that for. So Dolphins forfeit the season. I don't know. They're doing pretty bad, but not as bad as other channels. Yeah. Why did the chicken cross the road? I don't know. Why did the chicken cross the road? Super fun. Yeah. All right, we got a 10-yard pass for Lamar Jackson to Isaiah Likely. Uneducated. What's uneducated? I don't know what's uneducated. You got over 50 subscribers. I know. So I started off. I did it right before the raid. I had my other monitor up, but I saw that I had got 739. So looking at the subscriber boost, we went from 739 to 782. Is it true Roman Reigns was drafted by the NFL? I think he was at one point. I don't know when, but he was. Whose team jersey this game do you like better this game? Maybe like it's the normal ones, but probably the Dolphins. That's why I don't know what to choose. That's why you're uneducated. I mean, there could be multiple reasons why there's different endings of why the chicken crossed the road. I don't know all of them. How many years has Tom Grossi been doing these raids? I don't know. I think he's been doing it for every live stream I've watched him. It's been like 2 years I've been watching him. Yeah. All right. So currently we got the what does it say? Oh yeah, we got the Miami 38-yard line. The Ravens are still driving down the field. Zay Flowers has 20 receiving yards, so not. I mean, he has some, but not too many. Lamar Jackson surpassed 100. All right. What's my favorite Patriot jersey? Ooh. My favorite one. The new ones that they're gonna release the what are they called, the NFL rivalries one. Those are ones. All right, that was my favorite. All right, the Ravens are in the red zone now. We got 15-yard pass by Isaiah Likely. There, Isaiah Likely's putting up some numbers right now at 60 receiving yards. What's my favorite jersey? Ooh, there's a lot. I really like I like the Falcons black and blue ones. Yeah, the color rush ones. I mean, I do like them, but I really enjoyed the other ones. All right, so yeah, we're getting close. Isaiah, like the Ravens are. Let's see. So 4-yard run for the Ravens. So now they're at the second 6 at the minus 10. So they're starting it close. When I decided to turn from my life of crime, I never had a life of crime. You're second place. Good job for you. We're getting. Yeah, thanks for all of you guys. You guys are the ones who stuck by this whole stream, and we're still here. So we got a lot. All right. So second, we'll see what the Dolphins have to say about the Dolphins. If they have to hold them off. They can't let them score a touchdown because that. All right, 3rd and 1. So 5-yard pass to Zay Flowers. Have I ever gone to jail? So there's a difference between going to jail and being arrested and thrown in jail. I've gone to jail to visit it, but I've never been arrested and put in jail. All right, so are Dolphins gonna be scoring on this 3rd and 1? Not the Dolphins, the Ravens. We'll see what happens. So they're getting very close. Let's see. The Pats take the. If the Pats, all right, 1st and goal for the Dolphins, not the Ravens. If the Pats take the East, what AFC team worries you the most of the postseason in terms of matchups? Ooh. So I looked at it, and right now the Patriots, we'd have to play the Chiefs. Chiefs always scared. The Chiefs are right now on my list of teams I'd be scared of just because you never know with them. And also they still have reigning Super Bowls. All right. The Broncos and the Colts. Those are the teams that I think are going to scare me a lot. All right, we got a touchdown. Charlie Kohler for a 3-yard touchdown pass. There we go. Ravens are starting. Ravens are starting to dominate. They're starting to pull away, but game's not over yet. So let's quickly update the score. All right, so we got. All right, I'm gonna look at the chat in just a moment. Let me just update the score. All right, here we go. Updated score. Let's look at what the people have to say. All right, I'm not ignoring the chat. I just had to quickly update the What's the player in the game do you think looks the best right now? What's his name? Isaiah Likely is looking really good right now. I'm not. Who do you think is winning the Super Bowl? I think I don't know. It's still too. It's even though we're at the halfway point of the season. Even though we're at the halfway point of the season, we're still It's still too early to tell. Lamar Jackson, yeah, he's been doing well. Vikings, I don't know this. Yeah, you missed the raid, but it was insane. It was a lot. It was crazy. All right. I hope that the Dolphins can answer back, but okay. So he's a big fan of Jack. Said Broncos Super Bowl champs. Yep. Broncos Super. The Broncos do have a good chance. They have a big chance of winning the Super Bowl. They have a division. They got a tough division ahead of them with the Chiefs catching up. I think the Chiefs are only 1 game behind now. All right, let's see. Do we have standings? The Dolphins. I mean, they kind of are drowning right now. All right, so right now, Jets win the Super Bowl and Fields MVP. Very, very bold prediction. All right, looking at the playoff picture right now, if the playoffs were to happen today, AFC Colts have the bye seed, Patriots versus Chiefs, Chargers versus Broncos, Bills and Steelers. Broncos and Chargers would be a very interesting matchup. Same with the Steelers and Bills because this is not Steelers and Bills have met more recently. I don't need to answer, but yeah, NFC is also an interesting. Let's see what we got. Who's best coach right now in the NFL? Mike Vrabel. That's my guy. He's really helped the Patriots bounce back. What's his name also? Who's the Broncos head coach? I forget his name. Sean Payton. Sean Payton's also done a great job of redeeming the Dolphins are so bad it's annoying. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. I hope they can score. All right. So NFC playoffs, if it were to happen today, Packers have the number 1 seed. Still, the Packers are still holding on strong to that number 1 seed. Eagles versus 49ers. I think at this point the Eagles would pretty much trample them. Buccaneers versus Rams. Buccaneers are always a fun team to watch in the playoffs. A healthy Giant team next year will win the NFC East. Yes, I do agree so. The Giants have a bright future ahead of them. Lions and Seahawks, also an interesting playoff game. Yeah, so we got some interesting games coming up for as of right now for the playoffs. So usually at this point, I would always like to see the playoff picture. All right, so we got a legal block above the waist for the Dolphins, and that pushing them back now that they're on 13. Yeah, so right now looking at the playoff picture, if I were to predict the team that's not going to make the playoffs, or someone that's going to make the playoffs that's not in right now, 49ers are not going to make the playoffs. I think the 49ers are going to get eliminated. And I think here's a surprise team. I think either the Bears or Panthers are going to make the playoffs in that spot. We got a sack on Tua Tagovailoa. And in the AFC, I don't know. This is tough right now. If I ever see one team not making it, it would unfortunately have to be the Steelers. Steelers this might be the year they actually won't make it. The Panthers, yeah, I do like the Panthers. They had a rough game last week, but also they didn't have Bryce Young. Bryce Young's looking good. Rico Dowdle's doing good. I like their receiving core. They got a pretty solid one. So I'm hoping that the Panthers can get a bounce back. And they're playing Green Bay too. That's gonna be a big test for them. They play against the best team in the NFC. NFC, I mean. But in the NFC, there's not a lot of teams right now. It's looking too hot in the Panthers aren't making it to the playoffs. They could. All right, so Thomas is my biggest fan. Thank you. All right, so 4th and 17. Ouch. It looks like they're gonna have to punt it. So. All right, so let's see who's going to be the NFC champions. Ooh, that's a good question. All right, so as of right now, Bryce doesn't have it. I mean, Bryce does. I really think Bryce does have it. Just given time, he does. All right, so currently looking at the playoff picture right now, who I would see in my playoffs, I would have You're welcome from Compass. Thank you. Okay, so as of right now, I'm gonna quickly break down the playoffs. So we got Chiefs versus Patriots. I think Patriots would win that. Broncos Chargers. Broncos win that. Steelers Bills. Bills win that. So that means Bills go to the Colts. Broncos go to Patriots. Broncos versus Patriots. That would be a good matchup to see. I haven't seen that matchup in such a long, good old showdown from the back in the day. What do I think the scores at the ending of this game will be? It's probably gonna be a 35-12. All right, so then Bills versus Colts. Colts. I think Colts would upset that one. Patriots versus Broncos. I think Broncos win that. For Broncos versus Colts. Broncos would win that. So currently, right now, Broncos in the Super Bowl picture. Then on the other side, we got Eagles winning their game easily. Rams are going to shock them. Buccaneers going to win that. Lions versus Seahawks. Lions are going to win that. So Rams to Packers and Lions to Eagles. So I think Lions versus Eagles. I think Lions are going to win that. Packers versus Rams. Packers win that. Lions versus Packers. Packers win. Currently, as of right now, Packers versus Broncos. Patriots are Super Bowl bound. I do agree that, but it is are Vikings playing the Patriots next year? Actually, I think they might be. Yeah, it's. I'm still doing. You're still doing your homework. Uh, okay, so let's see. Um, let's go. Let's see when the. All right, so 1st and 10. Oh, Baltimore 47. Oh wow, offensive holding and so already Baltimore 44 for. Yeah, you can finish your homework. You got this. All right. So the Dolphins are already hurting themselves a lot with penalties. So who is the number one pick in the 2026 draft right now? Alrighty. Let's check that right now. All right. Currently, right now, top 5 picks right now would be number one, number 1 Titans, number 2 Jets, number 3 Saints, number 4 Giants, number 5 Dolphins. As of right now, so Titans would probably pass up on the quarterback. They're gonna get some. Oh, they're gonna probably get some pieces to either protect Cam Ward or get star defensive player. Jets might get a quarterback, so they might get Archie Manning. Saints 100% getting quarterback. Giants, they're gonna get some pieces to help the team get into it. And then Dolphins, they could get quarterback. Could surprise everyone. Um, let's see. Who's the most overrated player right now in the NFL? Maybe I don't know. I feel like right now, what's his name? Mahomes is kind of overrated, but that's just me. So let's hope that 9-yard runs. Now the what's his name? Derrick Henry gets a run. Derrick Henry's now starting to get some runs. All right. I'm still so shocked that. All right, we got. Which player we picked in the 2026 draft first? Archie Manning is currently on that list. Hoping that. I hope that. I hope that the swing gets picked good first. All right, so let's see. All right, there we go. Now they're starting to go into Miami territory. All right. 3-yard run. Got timeout for the Dolphins. I think that Taylor Swift's the most overrated player. At this point, she is kind of like an overrated player on the Chiefs, but she's always on the. Who's winning that college football championship and why? Ooh, that's a good question. Look, we see the standings for while we're in a timeout break. So as of right now, Ohio State is in a pretty strong spot. Ohio State does have a good chance of getting a first place win again. Alabama's in the good running guys. Who do you think? Who do you think in the NFL is in their prime right now? Ooh, I mean, Jonathan Taylor right now. I think he's in his prime right now. He looks super good. It's it's been it's penguin blue waving tear. Yeah, some of these. Here, hold on. All right, so right now we got. Done with your math homework. Good job for you. 39-yard pass. Now we're at the Miami 48. Zay Flowers. There we go. All right. I'm glad that you got your homework done. So now you can get this. All right. So now we're starting to get some action happening from. We already had action, but now who's the Ravens kickers? Because Justin Turner was gone. Yeah, so he got in trouble. He got in some big trouble from everything that he did with what happened at last year. So now touchdown. There we go. That was quick. Now it's 28-3. That was a very quick drive. Now it's starting. Now the Ravens starting to pull away. That's not good when that happens. The Ravens are starting to look like prime Ravens right now, but all right. All right, now the Ravens are starting to signal solidify their lead. All right, so who is Ravens? How often does Tom Grassi do his raids? He does his raid every live stream. He chooses a bunch of random small live channels to do live streams. So sometimes the same one. Sometimes he usually does he finds a bunch of small ones. Who are the 5 best quarterbacks in the NFL right now? I need to do your social studies homework. All right, you got it. Do your homework. Who's better, Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen? Ooh, Patrick Mahomes. Well, Patrick Mahomes is apparently what people would probably say is better, but it's a state packet. Oh wow, big one for you. But I think that who's MVP of this game? Ooh, let's see. I would probably say looking at it right now, I would say Lamar Jackson or Mark Andrews. Does anyone ever counterattack after a raid? No, not to my knowledge. But with what different? So Bills always win in the regular season, and then the Chiefs win in the postseason. So that's the annoying thing with their whole matchup battle. But we'll see what happens. All right. So looking at the scores right now, we got. Okay, so we got we fight. No, don't fight. You don't need to fight. Tom Grassi, he's the GOAT. He's awesome. We don't fight Tom Grassi. He's a great guy. All right, so Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers is starting to look up. I think Isaiah Likely is doing super well for himself, and Mark Andrews, he's been pretty quiet since the first quarter. Who's MVP of the year so far? So currently, right now, Mahomes, Allen, Drake May, and Jonathan Taylor, I think, are right now in the bidding for. What is the capital of Georgia? You know that you should know the answer to that. No, I can't answer your question. Let's 225 extra points. Yeah, you're starting to really pull ahead now. Now you're big time in the first place. I would probably say right now, Lamar Jackson has 4 passing touchdowns already. That's insane. Alrighty, so we got Dolphins are back in. All right, let's see what the Dolphins can get done. Oh wow, there we go. 17-yard pass to Nick Westbrook-Kind. I didn't realize that he went to the Dolphins from Titans. But okay, so the Dolphins have to capitalize. They have to score a touchdown. Drake May all day. He's doing really well. I think if Drake May can get one big if he keeps playing the way he is, I think he'll be in a really good running. And if they go to the pretty far, have a deep run in the playoffs, that'll also look good for him. All right, so let's see what happens next. You think that Tua should be traded? I don't think he's in a tradable spot just because. Are we in first place? The Pages, yes, they are in first place. After beating the Bills, they've been holding on tightly to that first place. But I don't know if Tua should be Tua Tagovailoa. He could be traded, but I don't know if he'll have that much stock value left. Think you deserve. Cannot just let them treat you like this. Raid. We can't do a. We can't do a channel raid to a channel raid. That's too tiny. Our numbers are too tiny, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna. His raids are. He's a good raid. Canis Dolphins only decent player. You got Jalen Waddle. Look at the numbers. Look at him. The Saints will take him. I mean, the Saints will take anybody. Just let Josh. Let Saints quarterback. Let's see what he does first. But look at Devon Kane has 67 rushing yards and he has 35 receiving yards. He has over 100 yards today. His passing complete. The Pages will take. We will not. I will tell you one thing. We will not take him. Yeah, but this is. We will not. Let's see what. All right, so you gotta. Why not our our hearts are stout and bold. Numbers do not win battles. Compass is commenting all of us. Commenting all of this. Wow, Compass is. All right, the Dolphins have to get this third down. If they don't, they're in big trouble. Okay, let's see what happens. Alrighty. They call a timeout. Now so now it's their Ravens are a 99% chance of winning this game. So that's crazy. Oh, and the incompletion. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully Dolphins have to go for it. This is a very bad spot from the be in. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. Will they get it? Will they get it? I don't know. Do the Patriots really deserve first in their division? Yes. And Jake Bailey. That was the Patriots' old punter back in the day. I miss him. I'm just rooting against the Dolphins. That's typical adventure to do that. The Patriots do deserve first place in their division. They finally have scrapped together a really good team, and they're doing super well. Alrighty, so we got a All right, so we got time. I will be right back. I'm gonna do a quick bathroom break, so I'm just gonna quickly. I'll be right back. Just keep commenting. All right, we're back. Yeah, this is the best live stream I've ever had. Even though the game's terrible, it's probably the best one I have. The Bills will catch. The Bills will 100% catch up. So that's already putting. And there we go, 36-yard run for Derrick Henry. So fantasy team is doing well for you right now. And now I'll put Derrick Henry at 77 rushing yards. Actually, 75. 76 rushing yards because 35-yard. Why are you ignoring the chat? And who is the Patriots backup? I don't know actually. Why are you ignoring the chat? No, I'm back. I'm back. I'm also watching the game at the same time. So that's already a very significant setup for the Ravens. So the Dolphins are really confident. I both agree that it's the most golden stream ever. Yeah, this is a great stream. This is going really well so far. All right. You should pay more attention to the yeah. What did I miss? Who's the best player in the Patriots? No, I'm feeling neglected. You're not neglected. I can see your comments. I've been reading your comments a lot. Yeah, we can tell him the show. Is Micah a top 5? Micah Parsons? Micah Parsons is 100% a top 5 player. He's been performing super well right now on the team. Ducky thinks the Dolphins are going to win. Yeah, I think the Dolphins are not going to win. You just don't read them. I do read them. I just read your comment. Calm down, man. I'm reading your comments. You disagree? Yeah, I can disagree that the Dolphins are not going to win. Okay, so 4th and 7, incomplete. 37 incompletion. Now it's 4th and 7. So, yeah, I did read that one. All right, so now that means the Dolphins. The Dolphins can get the ball back, hopefully, unless they go for. They're probably gonna go. They're probably just gonna punt it. I mean, it's not worth going for the field goal at this point. And we're just about the end. We're nearing the end of the game. Not the game. This quarter. So let's see what the Dolphins. Let's see what the Dolphins can do. All right, punt. Fair catch. Are the 49ers gonna stop Brock Purdy because of how good Mac Jones? I mean, how 49ers gonna start Brock Purdy because of how good Mac Jones is doing? I don't know. I mean, the 49ers have been doing super well, but even with all the players injured, they're still doing well. I mean, they still have their receivers still. They still have George Kittle and Christian McCaffrey, so they're still doing well. I don't know if they'll start. I'm just gonna be proactive and edit this too. Yep, I'm gonna get to comments in just a moment. Let me just update. Alrighty, let's see. Dolphins swing team was way better than their football. Why are you gonna chat? Who are the top 10 back attack? Do Ravens have any chance of making the playoffs? They have to do. They would have to go. They'd have to have a pretty big win out if they were going to do that. My top 10 players this year. I put Jonathan Taylor, Daniel Jones, Drake May, Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley, and a couple other players. I don't know who. So here's a weird. It's weird because the Ravens have 275 yards, altogether, and Dolphins have 264 yards up. And the scores tell a complete different story. Yeah, nothing's impossible. The Ravens can keep playing like this. They have a really good chance of making it to the playoffs. And with the state that the Steelers are in, anything can happen. But we're about to go to the final quarter. Yeah. I'm back. Your thoughts on James Cook this year? Yes. James Cook, after that last game, he looked phenomenal. He had that 216 yards in one game. I haven't seen those numbers put up. Actually, I think week 1 there was someone who put up almost the same amount of numbers as him, but he looks super good. Where's CMC on your list? CMC, Chris McCaffrey, I haven't been paying attention too much to him, so I don't know how. Who won the NFC West? Rams. So that's who I see the winning. All right, so fourth quarter's about to start. Let's see what the Ravens can. Not the Ravens. Let's see what the Dolphins can do. So the Dolphins are going to win. They're going to have to score 3 touchdowns. I'm not ignoring you. I can see you. I'm reading all your message. Let Cook cook. Yeah, let's let him cook. Who's your favorite football stadium? Well, Patriots. I really like the Patriots one, but besides them, the Rams Chargers one, super nice. Best tight end. Let me see. I think they just announced. I saw you missed one up there. I know you guys are. I'm not. It's not lonely. I am paying attention. Yeah, this is the best stream I've had ever. I don't think it's gonna be a long time since. It was gonna be a very long time next time I can put up those kind of numbers. Oh, McCaffrey's like doing pretty well actually, better than I thought. Best tight end in my opinion. So right now, I haven't really been paying attention. Tyler Warren. Oh, Kelsey's back at number 2. I really like Tucker Kraft. That's my favorite. That's my tight end. After Sunday night's game against the Steelers. This was a very great game. Yeah, so let's see what the. All right, so 6-yard pass. All right, Dolphins are slowly but surely trying to get down to the end zone. The game might not be over yet. We'll see what happens. But game is not over yet, technically. So there we go. Look at that. 21-yard pass to none other than Devon Kane. Who else? What time is the Chiefs versus Bills game? It's going to be on at 4:25. I will be doing a broadcast for that game, hopefully. But I should be able to do it. But that game I'm looking forward to a lot. It's going to be actually, if you had to noose a football team, which one would you noose? Noose. Is that a spelling error? A Miami Miracle. Another okay. Miami Miracle might be. I don't know. We'll see. They had to score nuke. If I had a nuke team, ooh. I had a nuke team. I don't know. I'd feel bad if I did, but if I were to do anything, it would probably be the Chiefs. But I'd feel bad though for doing it. Dolphins, like the Saints, are toast. The Dolphins do. If the Dolphins can score as quick as they can. Let's go Miami Miracle. You guys seem to like doing the All right, so hopefully they do a better play. It's not loading for me, but just waiting for something to happen. This is targeting. It does seem like a bit of targeting coming from the chat, so it does seem. All right, can the Dolphins, Ravens have this in the bag? Number two. You're back in number two. Who's not? I'm just gonna. Oh, yep. Josh Martin's at number one still. We got 162 likes on this. That's insane. I've never had that. I never had a live stream. And oh, whoa. Never mind. Let's back things up. It looks like they reversed the play. That's what's your favorite player in NFL? Mac Jones. I mean, I didn't say my not Patriots player is Mac Jones. Patriots player currently Drake May. When that's why the players I cannot believe Ravens challenged that and got the Ravens is one of those teams that I think Diggs. Yep, I do like Diggs. He finally got a touchdown. I'm very shocked that the Ravens. I didn't see the play, but all right. So let's see what can happen. All right. So we got here. Hold on. Refresh. Hunter Henry, if you're doing good with you. Yeah, Hunter Henry's. They're not gonna. The Dolphins are not gonna be able to recover. That play. Disappointed for that. If you were offered a spot on an NFL football team, would you accept? I'm not a football player, so I can't do that. I mean, I could, but I couldn't. I mean, if it depends on what position. Patriots, yeah. If it was not a Patriots, if it was not the Patriots, who would I choose? All right, I don't know. I would have to think about that. Yeah, the points go by 25. All right, so 3-1, the Baltimore 44. They better make some moves. Do you want to 1v1 me? What team would you never play for? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't think I would ever play for the Chiefs. I just despise. I do not like the Chiefs at all. Even people really do say that. Patriots fans were taking bitter because of that we're seeing the Chiefs do is super successful, and that we already had that success. But I just don't like watching them. Mano y mano. Why do you hate the Chiefs? I just don't like the Chiefs just because Patrick. It's so different. It's just something about Patrick Mahomes, Kelsey, and Andy Reid, and just how they win the games. Patriots, besides like the major claim, like the Deflategate and Tom Brady's health suspension thing, I don't remember the referees, cheating us out for the Chiefs thing. Is Travis Kelsey best in the season so far? No, he's currently number 2. Number 1 is what's his name? Tyler Warren for the Colts. Why do you hate Patrick Mahomes? I just don't I don't hate him, but I just don't like watching him. He always seems to make the play. He just it's always that way for him. Yeah. All right. So Let's see if the Dolphins can do anything. They're still third and. Are you on the train? That's a Chiefs or a Cheaty? I don't know. Okay, so I think are nervous that one of the Dolphins are gonna win. All right, Baltimore. Okay, my game keeps not. If you were offered $1 million, would you play for the Chiefs? Ooh. I mean, I would probably never get $1 million in my life, but maybe it depends on what the other teams are offering me. Okay, so if the Dolphins score a touchdown and get 2.10 tier, that is a Mecca Aguda top 5. Let's take a look at that. Let's go King Henry. Yeah, he's doing super well. Currently, he's not in the top. He's not. Emeka Aguda is number 7, so he's top 10. Yeah, but 4th and 11, they have to go for the 1-yard run. They have to go. The other teams aren't offering anything. Oh man, you're making this tough. Ooh, I don't know if I can compromise my principles for this. Let's see. I would pay you $20 million all day. Ooh. Is Mark Andrews the best tight end? My fantasy's on fire. Yeah, I bet so. There we go. Okay, so a little bit of life in the Dolphins. He's got a 13-yard pass to Jalen Waddle, and he ran out of bounds. Good job, Jalen Waddle. Okay, so there could be something could happen here. Let's see if the Dolphins could do something. I hope that the Dolphins can. I do hope that they can get some stuff happening. Andrews isn't even the best tight end on the Ravens. I mean, so I think like Andrews is the one who usually gets touchdowns, but Isaiah Likely, I do think he's a better one. I wish that they used him a little bit more, but he is. He's doing. I really enjoy Isaiah Likely on the team. How about $1.6 billion? Oh, now you're making me think. I don't want to do it. Are the other teams offer if they're offering me $1 billion, but another team's offering me at least $1 million. I'm taking the 1 million over the 1 billion. So okay, who's the best punt returner right now? I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to punt returners really. Oh wait, was there an interception? He might be ahead of me. Oh, please don't say there was an interception. Oh, please don't say it. Think about how many children you can save with $1.6 billion. Oh man, please don't make this decision hot tough. Rashid Shaheed. One thing that's coming up is the trade deadline. So that's November 4th. That's oh crap. All right. So Dolphins seem to clearly have problems, and they fumbled the ball, and the Ravens recovered it. Malik Washington, 3 yards, and he fumbled it, recovered by Marlon Humphrey. Oh man, this game is taking a turn for the worse. The other teams hate me. Not the Patriots. The Patriots love me. I've been to the Patriots. I've been to Patriots Stadium. I've seen Tom Brady in person. They do enjoy me. All right, so things are getting interesting now. All right, guys. So with the trade deadline coming up, who do you think? Which teams are gonna make moves? Patriots made some interesting moves. This stream just keeps getting better and better. Yeah, it's getting not for the Dolphins, but yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot of fun. Who's Bucks running back? I don't remember. I'm blanking. I don't remember Um, this is this is the alternate universe. You're pulling difficult ones on me. Bucky. Oh, Bucky Irving. I forgot about him. Yeah, Bucky Irving. I haven't been paying too much attention to the running game, but the passing game. I like Mike Agbuda. Mike Evans' injury was another devastating blow. This stream goaded or is this streamy? It is after today. Yes, it's goaded. Oh yeah, Rashad White. That's who it is. Rashad White and Bucky Irving. That's never pretty solid. They all hate you except for the Chiefs, who are offering $1.6 billion for you. Pat's okay. I cannot compromise my beliefs for. Do you think the Buccaneers have a chance of winning the Super Bowl? And if so, why? Stop getting distracted. I'm still thinking about this. Unless the Chiefs, I'm still saying I still say no. I'm still happy with how I'm living my life. Chiefs cannot buy me. There's nothing that they can do. The Buccaneers could win the Super Bowl. Baker Mayfield's putting together an MVP performance. I think he's looking super good right now. So is the rest of the team. Even though with losing Mike Evans, their team is still putting up points. Yeah, the Buccaneers are stacked. Okay. Yeah, so 28-3. All right, let's see if the game's back on. What if they ended world hunger? If making it sound like a Mr. Beast video, the Chiefs couldn't do that. Not the Kansas City Chiefs. There's. All right, yep. There we go. The game's back on. And it's already 19. You hate the Buccaneers. Why do you hate the Buccaneers? The Buccaneers are such a great team. Who do you think will win in the contest of running, me or Tyreek Hill? Tyreek Hill all day. Okay, I'm not getting distracted, but still no. They can't buy me out. It's like Mr. Beast trying to buy me out. I'm still not gonna do it. Mr. Beast, Saints fan. Wait, what? What are you saying? What to? That the Chiefs? What are you saying? What? I don't understand. But let's see. Lamar Jackson, another scramble for 3 yards. Lamar Jackson has only 16 rushing yards tonight. I hope for another good running quarterback. Lamar Jackson has. I mean, he's not doing too much rushing, but do you think Tyreek Hill's faster than me? Oh, he's 100% faster than you. I don't think Tyreek Hill versus I should speed for a foot race. That'd be very interesting to see. He won't feed kids. Think of the children. The Chiefs aren't. Who's better, Lamar or Josh? Ooh, that's a good question. Lamar Jackson is really good. But also, Josh Allen is. And when they played this year, I think I think Josh Allen is after their battle this year. I think it's Josh Allen. I still can't believe Tom Grassi had it right on this stream. That's insane. I'm not trying to get distracted. But yeah, Josh. Yeah, everyone seems like everyone thinks that Josh Allen's faster, not faster, better. Jackson's better than Josh Allen. This year's just not as good, but Lamar. I think Josh Allen has been better. All right, so you got 6-yard sack. So that means 4th and 11. That means that the Dolphins are gonna be getting the ball back. Yeah, but back to the whole Chiefs buying me out. I can appreciate what they're doing as a world goal. I can cheer on from the sidelines. I'm not gonna. Came with the raid and had fun sticking around. Yeah. Thanks so much. It's been fun for having you stick around too. I'm glad that you stuck around. I just started doing live streams and it's been a lot of fun. So I'm glad that you stuck around. I'm glad that everyone here is also stuck around. It's been a lot of fun. Ooh, Joe Burrow or Josh Allen? I don't know. Joe Burrow would. If it's prime Joe Burrow versus prime Josh Allen, prime Joe Burrow would win. I think that's my opinion. Like when Joe Burrow has his game, he has a really good game. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely do more of the live streams. If Sunday, Bills versus Chiefs. That's the one I'm gonna. That's the next one I'm gonna do. What if joining the Chiefs would cause world peace? uh, I still don't think I would do that. I don't think. I would. Yeah, thanks. All right, who is Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson? That's a good one. I think Jamar Chase. That one's a tough one, but still a bit easy. So the Dolphins are gonna get the ball back. Only 8 minutes left. There's no way that they can. Yeah, but only. There's still nothing that the Chiefs could do to buy me on their team. Nothing. But Dolphins. This game. I think will be the game. All right. I think we can call it that. I think Mike McDaniels. I think that's his name. Is gonna get fired after this game. I think this might be the last straw for the Dolphins. You know, a Vikings fan, I would have to assume that Jamar Chase is better. JJ all day. Jamar Chase is better. Jamar Chase is consistent. I think he. What? The Chiefs would send you to heaven after just one game. Moral principles. Our spiritual battles not decided by me joining a sports organization. They can't do that. All right, can the Dolphins score any points at the next part of this drive? I don't know. I don't think they can. Alternate universe cannot. JJ McCarthy, I haven't seen him play a full game yet. I need to see him play a very good game. This is. I want to see him play a good game. The alternate universe. The Chiefs are not gonna. The Chiefs is not the reason why I'm going to heaven. So that I'm still saying no to that. Jefferson is more consistent. I beg to differ. All right. Devon Kane. I feel bad. Devon Kane had a pretty good game tonight on both sides, rushing and receiving. All right, I'm gonna quickly see right now stats. Who's better, Jamar? What if joining the Chiefs for one game in exchange for the Pats winning the next 10 Super Bowls? Oh man, now we see that other people in the chat are joining this conversation. Oh, that's a tough. If joining the Chiefs for one game equals 10 guaranteed Super Bowls for the Patriots, I think that might be the one to do it for me. I think that might be it. That might be the deciding factor. Just one game would do it. All right. Dolphins are still struggling to get up the field. 12-yard pass to Malik Washington. I still don't think if they could pull off a miracle, I would be so. That's better than ending world hunger. We can solve world hunger other ways. There's other ways we can do it. I know we can. If the world kid. Yeah, if this alternate universe can do other things, then they can certainly solve world hunger on their own. So they don't concern me. All right, so looking at the stats right now for another incomplete pass. All right, so I'm getting the stats loaded up, but we're gonna see consistently right now who's better this year, Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase. So I'm hoping that to a quick football, if he gets another major concussion, yes. There's other ways to win a Super Bowl too. Interception. No, please don't say there's another interception. I don't want another interception. The Dolphins have been through so much tonight. They might. Okay, receiving yards. Current leader is Jamar Chase has 720 receiving yards. Justin Jefferson 602. Currently, Jamar Chase has over 100 more receiving yards than Justin Jefferson. So that should hopefully put in perspective who is the better. Okay, let's see. Did they actually throw an interception? It's still loading. Incompletion. They're like fish out of water. Yep. I don't know how many concussions does Tua have. I don't know. This game was over before it even started. Yeah. Who is the Dolphins' backup? I think it's Quinn Ewers. Quinn Ewers. I want to see him start. Oh, yep. Interception. Now for really 6 or 7. 7's better than 6. But they go hand in hand in that phrase. Could this be a safety? I don't know. It could be. Ugh. This game is Lamar back. I think he might be back for this might be I think this might be the game that he comes back. All right, so it's about 6.5 minutes left. We're still gonna do this stream till the very end because we're sticking around. So Lamar Jackson is back. Who do you think is winning the San Francisco Cheese Weasel or Air Force? I don't know. The Cheese Weasels, I would say. Okay, so it just appears that I just think that at this point there's nothing the Dolphins are gonna do. Okay, let's quickly look at. Let's see how much the Dolphins were affected tonight by the Ravens, because this was a tough game. How many of yourselves do you think it would take to beat Lamar? It would be 100 B versus 1 Lamar Jackson. I feel like, or maybe 50, or actually probably 20 of me versus 1 Lamar Jackson. All right, so not Lamar Jackson. Tua Tagovailoa, sacked twice, 1 interception. Wish we could do this stream forever. We're gonna do our stream, so we're still. Let's see. You finished your social studies. That's good for you. Glad you got it done. Ooh, we're dying. SFL Super Bowl. I don't know. Is there an NFL player you think you can tackle? No, there's not. Will you help me with my homework? No. I will help you with your homework tomorrow. Still plenty of time in this game. A miracle would have to happen. 20-yard pass already. You said you. We don't need to worry about that. We're focusing on the game at this point. And a 13-yard run, so they just keep adding on. Ravens just keep. Glad that this is kind of a bounce back game for the Ravens. So, even though this was a tough game to watch for the even though this is a tough game for the Dolphins, Ravens, this is a bounce back game for them. So at least can Ravens turn their season around. All right, let's quickly take a look at who the upcoming schedule for the teams are, so we can see that while the teams. What's your opinion on Eli Holstein? I don't know who that is. All right, so fans need a pick 6 and about 4 other miracles, but still possible. I've seen some crazy comebacks happen. If their defense pick 6 right here and score a 2-point attempt, get the onside kick. How many of yourselves would it take to win a Super Bowl? 50. So we need 53 of me for starting roster. Then I'd probably need a ton more for the coaching staff and a lot more. What do you think about Penn State flunking? Very shocked about that. They start off number 2 in the rankings. Now they lost 4 games straight, and they had to play Ohio State first. Then they have to play Indiana. So that's 2 other. All right. So here's who the Ravens' next few games are: Vikings, It might be that's a tougher opponent, but Ravens can win. Browns win. Jets should win. Bengals should win. Um, Steelers, Ravens, and Bengals. Oh, they have to play the Patriots. So we do have to play the Ravens. So let's see how that goes. Um, then the Ravens play Packers. Ooh, this is good. That's gonna be a good game. And then Steelers. So there's the Ravens have a long road after this. So they got a lot to do after this. Oh, wait, hold on one moment. Ugh. Alrighty. How much extra points do you have? Jets can't win if they wanted to. They just won a game. I happen to live in Pennsylvania and only parts of it stink. It's great for you. Um yeah, this at this point it's just so it's the first down. First down, I think Miami 44. Yeah, this is just looking bad for the Dolphins. We're at the 2-minute warning. So at this point, they're just probably just gonna kneel it and end the game. Could JJ McCarthy torn the season around the Vikings season around? Wax and Gibbous. That's the moon. Wax and Gibbous moon. JJ McCarthy, he could turn the season around. I don't know. We'll see. The Lions are going to be their first test to see what they can do. So, 2-minute warning. It was against the Bengals. I was against the Bengals, but they still have good players. This is a good live stream. I cannot wait for your next one. Yep. So we got the Chiefs and Bills game next. So that's gonna be a fun one. How many football games would you play with the Chiefs to end world hunger? Just one. Just one game. That's the deal. One game. That was it. All right. So let's see who the Dolphins had to play coming up. So at this point, the game is officially over because the Ravens are most likely just going to kneel it. All right. Let's look at the Dolphins. Let's look at the Dolphins come up games. All right. So they have to play the Bills, Commanders, and then the Saints. Will you do a Monday night stream? Probably not, unfortunately. All right, so the Dolphins' next few games: Bills, Commanders, and then by Saints, Jets, Steelers, Bengals, Buccaneers, Patriots. Yeah, this is a good stream. It's a good game, but the Baltimore Ravens were just too good for the Dolphins. Yeah, they were. All right. Yeah, this is a. Have you ever watched The White Squall? The Dolphins are in it. That movie, that is an adventure movie, and yes, the Dolphins are in it. All right. Let's see. It was good. I'm your biggest fan. You are my biggest fan. Thank you. Hopefully, after this game, we got a bunch of other fans. Best live stream ever. Yes, this was the best live stream I've ever had. This is a great live stream. You should do more of these. Yes, I will be doing more. The Bills and Chiefs game will be the next live stream I do. It's gonna be a good one. Should I do Should I do other sports? I was your biggest fan. Well, you are, but also I have other. I'm a bigger fan. You guys can all be. You guys are all my big. You guys are all my biggest fans. I can do. Compass is very happy. That's good for him. We're all on an even slate level. Yeah, dab. More. We're all even fans. All right. The game's about to end. Yep, they're just kneeling it. Are you first? Okay, let's see. How much extra points is number one at? Let's see. We're gonna quickly see who number one is. Number one, 325 points for Josh Martin. He holds off top. Wow. 100 more points ahead of Look at Awesome Sports and Danny O'Neill. We got Howard, the guy, our Tom Grassi fan who joined us, number 4. So congrats for you. Thank you for joining our stream. We had so many people comment on my stream. I'm looking at the list. We had over 50 people comment. That's insane. That's crazy. So I'm so shocked that we got over that many people to comment. And it also looks like they commented, like the top 50 list, all of them commented more than once. That's pretty crazy that they commented multiple times. So let's quickly. Yeah, it's the game's. I think it's just about to end. All right, in chat. How many football games would you play the Chiefs for 100 million subscribers? 2. All right, so how do you get so many extra points? Grassi is the best. Yes, he is. Yeah, this is a good game. All right. The game is going to be over. All right. Grassi's okay, but you're better. Thank you. All right. All right, guys. Looks like the game is over. Thank you so much for the stream. I had so much fun. We had an insane amount of people at this one. We'll be back for the Bills and Chiefs game, hopefully. Thank you so much. All right, guys. See ya. And I got the Bills winning. All right. Thank you guys for a great night. See ya.